Hey y'all, hey, what's going on? Welcome to this week's segment of In the Kitchen with Crystal. I am Crystal Taylor, the owner of Fitness is Not a Game. And my goal within the kitchen is to help you help make food that are good to you, food that is good to you and good for you as well. So today we are going to do a spin on classic, the spaghetti and meatballs. Most people love them some pasta, but they don't like how it makes them feel after they feel bad, right? We're going to switch that up today and make our healthier version. If you're here with me now, say hey, let me know where you're watching from. And if you just so happen to catch this on replay, do me a favor and type replay in the chat. So, all things, before we get started, we have to drink some water. If you have your water, cheers. So because we're making spaghetti, and it is a different type of spaghetti, I'm so excited about the spaghetti to try it. I also like to use this time to be your taste subject for new ideas. So I'll let you know if it's good or not, if you should try it or not, and if it's something you should definitely run to. So for our spaghetti, we are actually using a red lentil spaghetti. So at the store said, why not? Let's try it. So because we're making spaghetti, I already have my water boiling. But let's get ready to make these meatballs. So these meatballs are turkey and spinach. So of course that means we have some ground turkey, right? We're gonna get our bowl to mix all the things. And I just thought about it. Let me make sure that my Facebook friends, hey y'all, hey, and let me know if you're watching this on Facebook, if you're watching this on YouTube, where you at, so that I can appropriately say hey, but just making sure that they have that, they can see it before we go 225. There we go. All right, let me hit that real quick. Hold on one second. There we go. We're in it. All right, sweet. So we're gonna make our meatballs. Of course, we're gonna use ground turkey. If you want to use chicken, that might be good too. I have a 90-10, but the leaner you can get, the better. For my folks who are concerned that turkey is not that good and it's dry, this will be one of your juicier ones because the more fat you take out of course, the more fat you have in it, the juicier it's going to be. But you can get you a 93.7, 99.1, whatever you want to get. And I saw this, I was like, we'll go for the 90-10. So I'm going to put my meat in here first, because of course we know we need that. All right. Of course, wash these hands. And we're going to season up these meatballs. As I said before, that is part of the issue that people have. They don't season at every level. And speaking of that, we're going to cook these meatballs into the sauce. I keep telling y'all, folks go the wrong way. We're trying to season stuff afterwards. So let's get this sauce going, get it nice and hot so that when we put the meatballs in there, they're already cooking. And I'm just using a regular mushroom spaghetti sauce. Choose whichever one. Okay, let's see if it's not gonna open. Oh, okay, I know you lying. Get this sauce in here. And I like to use all of it. Got me a nice big pan. And since I said we season at every level, I mean that. So let's get to seasoning this here sauce, shall we? Ooh, and our water is bubbling. Right on. Come on with the bubbling water. Bubbling from sugar. All right. I don't know whatever you like to season your sauce with, but I usually add a little garlic powder, a little onion powder, just to add a little something. And of course, some Italian seasoning, some oregano, right? Whatever you like. But these are the things I like for mine. And let's see. Who knows whatever else the ancestors tell me to throw in there? We shall see. That's the fun part about it. Get to play around with it. I want this sauce to start warming up, boiling, sort of, kind of, so that when it's time to drop these meatballs in there, They're ready. Oh, it's already bubbling. That's what I'm talking about. Now look, I'm gonna say this, and I'm saying because I love you and because I mean it. Don't you go put no sugar in this here doggone sauce. Sugar is not for spaghetti. Suckers and pasta, that's part of the issue. We add too much sugar to the wrong doggone thing, and then wonder why we can't lose no weight, why sugar is high, all that other good stuff. Sugar is not for pasta. All right, so get that cooking down a little bit. Well, warming up, I shall say. And that pasta water is getting. All right, so I said we seasoning everything. We got our meat here. Let's go ahead and throw some stuff up in this here meat so we have seasoning everywhere. I'm throwing some garlic herb in here. And I like to taste it. Throwing some onion herb in here. Hey, it ain't rocket science. Let's see. Of course, we're gonna throw some more oregano in here. Make sure. Oh, that's bubbling already. That's what I'm talking about. Gonna throw some. What's this? Some more Italian seasoning. Because why not? All right. We got that going in there. Let me take these rings off because we're gonna have fun and mix this on up with our hands. And you know, I see the videos on the socials with people cooking their gloves. That's so cute. I don't cook in gloves. I just wash my hands every time. Now, of course, we don't do pasta without garlic. So I'm gonna add some good old minced garlic in here. Good heaping tablespoon and a half. Look here. If I can't smell your garlic when I walk in, you ain't using enough. Yeah, I said. All right, and since this is a turkey and spinach meatball, we're gonna add us some chopped spinach. Hey, gone too soon. It's just hey, look, I love when I got my good music going, and I'm just gonna bunch this up, do a nice little, because I like my flavors in all of the things, so I'm gonna get this nice and small. Nice and small. I mean, nice. I don't know. Whatever time you want to call it. I just want to make sure that it's not like chewy spinach inside of it. Want it to look like got the little, ooh, that garlic. Got little speckles of spinach in here. Yeah, come on, sauce. Everything come together. This is gonna cook so fast too. That's a good. Oh. Look. The smells in this here place right now. Oh yeah, that's a lot of good spinach too. Yeah, you better. Oh, I'm getting excited. But I guess y'all say, Chris, you always excited about the food. I am. Judge yourself. Don't judge me. Man, let me get that going. Ooh, let me drink some water. So we about to have fun mixing this up and making our meatball. Give me another bowl to add these to the side as I'm prepping. So now we're just gonna mix these all up together. Woo! Oh, it's so pretty. Like I said, I want the spinach to be evenly distributed. You can use more or less. I just love spinach, and it's good to have some extra leafy greens because a lot of folks just eat spaghetti, meatball, meat and pasta with no greens. This is a great way to sneak your greens into it, all right? So now we're just gonna make us some balls, some meatballs. Oh, child, whatever size you like. But as we always say, when they're smaller, they cook fast. But I just snorted. I'm sorry. Hey, Miss Carla. Oh my gosh. Miss Carla said, I had a college roommate who ate a lot of raw garlic. It stank and oozed from her pores. That was a long year. Oh, so sorry. Oh gosh. Was she single? Did she have a boo? Because garlic is good for you, your heart. But yeah, when it comes to dating and loving, don't know. Hey, come on, need some nice size meatballs. I have to say the whole name because I'm a child. I just call them balls. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm just telling my clients, I meet my clients Saturday mornings right before we come over here. And when I have a good workout, boy, it puts me in a whole different space to get a little spicy and have a little fun. But that's one of the great benefits. I know this is about food, but we're gonna talk about healthy living overall. I'm telling you, exercise does that. It helps the mood, it helps the skin, reduces stress level, it does so many amazing things. But yeah, that's one of them. It just puts me in a good space. I feel good, I feel strong, I feel confident. And I know some of y'all, we're already talking about healthy earth food to eat, right? But I know some of you, especially on these here weekends, like to go ham and just throw your diet out the way, no pun intended, and just eat whatever. So staying consistent with your workouts, and hopefully you don't even trip off of it. You shouldn't trip off of it, period. I mean, it's just all balancing food, right? But staying on top of my workouts during the week, on the weekend, it feels good. It's part of the day. All right, see, I made these pretty little meatballs. They so pretty. Miss Carly said her roommate didn't have no dude that she ever saw. No wonder, right? I just doing a quick rinse because I gotta get my hands dirty anyway to put these meatballs in here. All right. So we're just gonna place these meatballs inside the sauce. Did y'all see how pretty they are? Oh my goodness. Look, I know I'm supposed to be an adult. I saw you say stop it. I can't help it sometimes. I told y'all I'm a child. Look, I'm a boy mom. Certain things you just gotta get used to. One time I made a mistake. I went to the I think I must have grabbed them at the gas station, grabbed a little pack of mixed nuts, and I picked my children up and they get in the car and being a mom, being a good mom, trying to be, and make sure that they're not hungry. And I made the mistake of asking my children if they wanted some of these nuts. I'm a boy mom. So there's certain words in this house. They're just funny. And maybe I'm blaming it on my kids. Maybe I'm just a child. Who knows? All right. So I'm going to turn this heat up just a little bit. Move this sauce around a little bit. Hey. And we are going to let the meatballs cook in this sauce. Now, I keep telling y'all that's the key. Cook the flavors in. Y'all keep trying to just add stuff after. It's like, oh, this tastes bland, Duh, because you're trying to add seasoning after it's been cooked. Allow the flavors to cook in there. All right. So meatballs are going. Water is ready. Let's throw this pasta in here. Let me show y'all this pasta. Y'all should have seen my face when I saw it. I saw what you want. Now, this is gonna be the thing. I'm curious what the texture gonna taste like. Because people always say, well, Trev, what's probably like that? Oh, that's this. All right. They always like, try wheat pasta. Wheat pasta doesn't always have the best texture. So y'all, look at that. Gluten-free lentil pasta. So we're about to have a red on spaghetti. Let's think about it. So just like any other pasta, I'll throw this on in here water. Y'all don't see what it looks like by itself? It actually looks a little orange. Can you see that? I guess I should do like the influencers on on the socials, right? Can you see? All right, but I'm curious. I'm actually a little excited about it. And these meatballs are already bubbling over. Yeah. I'll tell you, just looking at it, the texture Looks pretty good. They crack pretty well. Like sometimes like the wheat pastas are like crack up real easy. And I don't know. That's how you know it's not like the same. So we're gonna see what this one's like. But these crack. Okay. I'm here for how they crack. All right. They crack like regular pasta. We are gonna see about this. You know, it'll be interesting to use this red lentil pasta like an Alfredo or something, to use a white sauce as a contrast. Because I'm really curious to see what all this red gonna look like as a pasta. It's gonna look, oh, it looks like it's gonna look like a Christmas spaghetti. A Christmas spaghetti. A Christmas spaghetti. That's what it's gonna look like, red and green. All right. And just like, I guess, like any other pasta, I'm over here adding all this spaghetti. Probably don't need all of it. But we're going to see about it. So we got that boiled. All right, so we got our, shoot. See, this is why people make a whole bunch of spaghetti. I'm looking at here like, they don't need to leave this a little bit. Because, so this is another thing, y'all. All right, so I am going to go ahead and cook this whole box. Because even if it's too much pasta for the amount of sauce that I've made so far, meal prep is all about being prepared for a new meal, right? A future meal. So even if I don't want to use it all for this one, I can have some extra pasta to do something else. So maybe I will keep it and try a white sauce. So maybe I'll try something else, right? So it doesn't mean that you shouldn't cook it just because it's a lot. Just figure out what else to do with it, right? Drink it up. And these meatballs are bubbling. Now, we're going to make something else, y'all. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go and toss these so they'll cook. Oh, they smell so good. So they cook in every way. And it's so interesting. I was just thinking about it. Something else you could have done. Like my mom was here. She's like, girl, that's all you put in the meatballs? Because you could have added some breadcrumbs. But again, when you add those breadcrumbs, you're adding extra carbs, extra calories that aren't necessarily needed. Because I don't know about you, meatballs are cute now. But even when I make meatballs, I split them up. I like my meat to go. I like to taste the meat of my spaghetti throughout. So I will crumble my meatballs. Oh, these look so good. And it smells amazing. My. So tossing these, flipping these so they can cook on all the sides. And put a little sauce on top. Oh, there we go. You better. So, okay, question. What else we need to go with this here spaghetti? This spaghetti. Uh-oh, turn it down the other way. That's right. We need some garlic bread. We like garlic bread. Thought we were eating healthier, Kristen. We are. We're going to make a healthier version of a garlic bread. A homemade garlic bread. So what are we going to do? Let me put my reins back on before I lose some. Child, bye. So we're going to melt us some butter. And yes, we are using real butter. Folks, you do not have to give up, I was about to say everything, but anything in order to lose weight and stay on track. Just want to be cognizant of balancing out how often you eat it, all that good stuff. So let me go ahead and melt down this butter. And then I'm going to show you what else we're doing with it. All right. So, let me pick these out now. Get my plate. Let me know how y'all doing so far. Y'all excited like I am? Somebody said salad. That's a good idea too. You can make you a good old side salad. But we keeping it real today, right? We like spaghetti meatballs with garlic bread. And I love some garlic bread. I don't even eat a lot of bread. but I will rock with some garlic bread. I don't care if it's the knots, what's the other ones they serve? The long bread, the Texas toast. I'ma eat it with my pasta. What I do? Oh, there it is. So this is what we're gonna do for our garlic bread. To make it a healthier version, we're starting with a healthier bread. So I have a 45 calorie bread with 8 grams of whole grain per slice. That whole grain is going to help you feel fuller longer. 45 calories as opposed to doggone 70 or 80 that you would typically get. And I don't know if I got enough butter for all of that, but we're going to see about it. All right. So I'm using, we got my butter because it's garlic bread. Get my minced garlic. Let me go ahead. And we're going to cook this on the stove top. That's how I like it. Because it helps it to stay soft yet crispy. All right. So we're going to throw a little bit of minced garlic in here. Because we want that that garlic and taste, right? And then we're going to throw some parsley in here too. That's been making our food. Oh, it smells amazing. Miss Carly, your roommate will love this. Let me say, did I ever? I don't know what happened to it. I used to have like a basting brush, and it just disappeared one day. So I have to do it the old school home way. I just have to spread it on my spoon. But y'all see how pretty that is? See that? Everything smells so good already. So yeah, I might just make 2 slices with this. I'm just pouring this on here with that butter and that garlic. I'm trying to think if I've made it this way. And if you want to, you can throw a little cheese on here. Because I do like me some Texas toast with the cheese. Amen. All right. Give me a 3. Let's see about it. Because you're making it in a healthier way. Again, we're going to spread this. I need a little more butter. A little more butter. Let me see about it. We going to see. And now, it's like this. Oh, my song is on. But I be wanting to blast my music sometimes. But I like doing it this way because I don't know about y'all, but sometimes my mom, when she would make garlic bread, like we didn't have the store-bought garlic bread, she would make it and she would put it in the broiler. And so it was just like really, the flavor at the top. Because like I said, we get so used to feeling like when we buy the store-bought, it has the stuff on both sides and like, oh, that's what we need. But honestly, y'all, that's part of the issue. We're so used to excess that we don't even know how to just deal with what we have and allow our palates to adjust, because we've adjusted our palates to need all the things, right? So I'm going to put this flat down where the butter and the parsley and the garlic are, and allow it to toast. I got it on a low to medium fire because I don't want it to cook too fast. I want that bread to that butter to really get up in there. And somebody asked, what's the type of bread? It is a Sara Lee Delightful. And this, y'all, and it's a honey whole wheat. Look, tell me y'all stop thinking that you gotta have all the calories and all the carbs in order to enjoy it when you really don't. All right. Ooh, pasta's ready. Let's see. Oh, the meatballs smell good. Let's see. Okay. Wow. Actually thick. I'm like that cook a little bit more. Cause that's al dente. Let me look. Okay, wait a minute. I'm so glad I tasted that by itself. that got flavor. And it has trying to decide what flavor it is, but it almost feels like it has like a little spice to it. Is that what it is? I don't know. But these suckers smell. I'm sorry. I just forgot I was working that quick. Man. I'm gonna waste some sauce. Ooh, this smells so doggone good. Ooh, child. Let me stir these around a little bit. These meatballs are ready. Nice and bubbly. Nice and cooked. Ooh, nice and pretty. I am so here for it. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. So I say it's different from how my mama made her meatballs. I would say this. I don't have a lot of regrets, but I do regret that I never got my mama's meatball recipe. It used to be so doggone good. I said, Mom, what are you doing to it? I don't know, but I love them. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's crazy. I like them. It has like it tastes like, you know how we like don't cook with water. It's the only time I realized this morning, time I will cook with water is if I'm making a spaghetti. But it tastes like that was cooked in a broth. I taste pepper. That's what I taste. Oh, this about to be fine. Wait a minute, let's see about these garlic bread. Ooh, child. Uh-oh, let's see steam. Uh-oh, the girl toasting it. Ha! So I'm flip these over. I don't want add that up a little high. That garlic toasting a little bit. All right, let me go on. Pull this out. Strain these. Ooh. We're gonna make our food. Child. It's crazy because you can smell all the flavor. Child, let's get the plating. Let's get to plating. Put this to the side. And since it's spaghetti and meatballs trying to be fancy, we gonna I tell y'all, when I tell y'all stuff be disappearing in my house, I had some nice little pasta tones. Don't know what happened to them. But since it's spaghetti and meatballs, we're gonna do the whole pasta sauce on top. All right. Oh, I meant to read the nutrition label for y'all. Oh, please. So you can see why it's so good. All right. So the best thing about this set is full of protein. So there are 4 servings in here, right? 200 calories. Only 1 gram of fat, ma'am, sir. Let's see. It's 34 grams of carbs, but there are 10 grams that are fiber, right? So that means you're only getting 24 total net carbs, and then 15 grams of protein. Bam. Look. Talk about a good pasta that's gonna make you feel good. Good for you. Y'all, this all smells so doggone good. Child. Look at these meatballs. How pretty. So let me grab a meatball or 3. Hey, either learn me or I'm a lesson. That's a whole word. Give me some sauce to pour on here. You want to get fancy? Shoot, I think I want another meatball. Why not? Yup. It's funny, it's certain things when I make it in the kitchen, the man be excited. They get up and be like, yup. All right, look at that. Look at your holiday pasta. Oh, there we're gonna get our bread. Don't have any plates other than those small plates like I want. That's a shame. I do not like wasting big plates. All right, get me a piece of my homemade garlic toast. So let's see if I know. This is the real test. This is the real test. It can look pretty all day. It can be intriguing all day. But if the texture's not good, if the, oh, it smells so good. Look at that. Look at all that spinach in there. Oh, you see that? Sneak your greens into your pasta. That is starting. Yup. Oh, that is good. So that's the thing. It's a lighter version, but it's still so doggone flavorful. Like I said, if you want to, because sometimes I will sprinkle like some Parmesan cheese on here on my spaghetti. And even if you want to cook like some mozzarella cheese or some whatever type of cheese you want on your bread. This pasta is not plain. I like it. Okay. Okay. I can do this again. Now the taste, that's gonna be when they get up, when the children and the family taste it. But I like it. And it's crazy because a lot of times I buy like the meatless meatballs. And I will say, I probably cook this pasta a little bit longer because it is pretty firm. And so I'm really curious if I cook it longer. So it may be like the brown rice of pastas where you have to cook it a little bit longer. But I actually appreciate that. I would rather cook it longer to get to the texture that I would want it to be, as opposed to barely cooking it and it still just like falls apart like so like wheat pasta can. But yes, this is what's up. This is what's up. And like I said, so I can eat them with food in my mouth. But it's a lot healthier. These lentils add fiber and protein, reducing that carb, those carbs that make you feel bloated. This actually works with you and for you. So y'all, this has been In the Kitchen with Crystal, where we just made a turkey and spinach meatball, a spaghetti, and we used a red lentil spaghetti instead of the regular spaghetti. Like I said, to add more protein, add a lot of fiber, reduce that bloat, and then also reduce the fats that you would get from your regular beef meatballs. And we added spinach to add some leafy greens to it. And then we made a homemade garlic bread by making it on the stove. We used real butter, just added some garlic and some parsley and put that on low calorie, high fiber bread. And it was honey wheat bread as opposed to the thick Texas toast with all the butter and all the cheese and all that good stuff. So wow, saved a lot of calories, added a lot of nutrients, and you're gonna love it. It's gonna still feel good to, oh, excuse me, see, feel good to your spirit when you eat it. So I hope you enjoyed this segment of In the Kitchen with Crystal. When you make it, let me know what you think about it, what changes you made, how you did yours. Make sure you tag me at Fitness is Not a Game on all the socials so that I can see what you did. All right, y'all. Y'all have an amazing day. If you have to go out there and enjoy this beautiful weather, please be safe because I just want you healthy, want you happy, I want you here. Bye, y'all. See you next time.